A candidate for Oneida County Executive says he plans to file a lawsuit next week claiming the County Board of Elections did him wrong. In a press conference today, Mike Hennessy says he plans to file a civil suit in state Supreme Court next week, alleging two things. First, that the Oneida County Board of Elections Democratic Commissioner Carol Ann Cardone didn't allow him in the room where election staffs count signatures. We spoke with Cardone, and she says her office's policy is to not allow non-staff into the office when the signature verification process occurs. Secondly, Hennessy claims that the sister of his opponent, County Executive Anthony Pacenti, should not have been involved in the signature verification process for him to run on the Democratic line. Pacenti's sister does work in the elections office, but Cardone says she was not involved in the signature verification process, and the final decision ultimately comes down to the commissioners, and Hennessy's name will appear on the Democratic line in November. Our Ben Dennis asked Hennessy about his claims against the County Board of Elections.
In your civil suit that you plan to file next week, do you have any proof of impropriety on behalf of Anthony Pacenti's sister?
I kind of do. I was closed down when I addressed one of the people in that room, and they said there were problems. We'll talk later.
Who was that?
I'm not going to say at this point. It will. I think it will be named out in the civil lawsuit.
It will, or you think it will?
I think it will. I met with my attorney yesterday. We've been talking for 2 weeks to do this. I finally decided I had to do it.
Today, Hennessy also challenged Pacenti to 6 debates, 2 of which could be hosted by local TV news stations, the rest by the League of Women Voters. He has not contacted Eyewitness News about this. The other news station in Utica says they also have not been contacted about this. This afternoon, we asked Oneida County Executive Anthony Pacenti if he would debate Hennessy. Here's his response.
I'm sure we will. I'm sure in this, I'm very anxious to talk about my record and really talk about all the great things we've been doing. So there's plenty of time in the next 2 months to have a discussion, and whether it's in the debate format, I'm open to that. I haven't been through this before. I think it's one of those things. We know that there's organizations like the League of Women Voters tend to host one, whether the media tends to host one, but we'll have that discussion at the appropriate time.